Good Saturday morning, Crafty Friends. Sparkle here. So today I have a project that's new to me and it's using lots of freebies. I'll try to show you and tell you where I got things from, and then you'll have to go find them. Um, these cups were it was a gift from My Porch Prints, and I printed these two to a page at 5 by 7, but you can also print a full sheet. Um, and the full sheet, this is the size of the big cup. Okay, so I wanted them a little smaller, and I printed them, and then I ran it through on some fallish colored paper, and then I got you know images. This is the 5 by 7, but then I also printed some 4 by 6. So these are the 5 by 7. Okay, so that was from My Porch Prints. I just have them here in a little envelope for now. And then the other freebie was from ladieslovinGod, which is a Bible journal group that I belong to. But they gave us these lovely like library cards, but there were 6 on a sheet. I stitched around them just to make it a little easier, and so my video wasn't too long. So yeah, so I just stitched around them, and there was 6 to a sheet of these. And they also had a freebie, and it's all fall images. Okay, so I did these on 5 by 7. These are 2 different sheets, and I did them 5 by 7 because I'm going to be using some of the elements. So that was a freebie there. Then I was looking around my stash, and I saw some of my envelopes that I had printed at one time or another. And so I said, what can I make with them? So these already have something in them because I cut some of my pages from my Edith Holden book. And I just printed, these I printed today, and I used a freebie, and it was some fallish paper. So I printed it through one time, and then I printed it through again because I want to fold it and use the bottom. And when this is printed and it comes out, this is wet. I just took a tissue and took off the ink. And I don't care about the writing because you're not going to really see it. And what I wanted to do was, so I have this one. I have this one with the 2 windows. And I know a lot of the creators, they cover the windows and they do all these fancy things with them. That's not Sparkle today. Sparkle's just into creating something and having some fun. This was an older one, but look at how sweet the images. I like these rather big windows. And these are fine too. I'm just using what I have, okay? And what I did with them, with my free envelopes, my junk envelopes, is I made a little pocket tuck. And in your journal, you can make it so that it goes either sideways, put a flap on the side, or put a flap on top. And if you put it on top like that, this could be you could just glue down the bottom and this side, and you can have a tuck spot here. Okay. And then this I made into a pocket. So you could put more things in here. Probably not the best thing to stick in here, but you can put some things in here. And I made a little teacup, and I put one of my little sequins here, and a butterfly, and another. These are all the freebies from ladieslovinGod. They just really dress it up. And then I took one of the cards that I ready made. And I made this into a pocket down here. So it's a front pocket, and this just tucks in here. This tucks in here because I put the words on before I realized what I was doing, okay? So, yeah, so then you can put it on here. Oops. And use it as a tuck here. And then you have your pocket in here. So, yeah, just using a bunch of freebies and leftovers. And this one I just put words in. But the other ones I'm going to use some Edith Holden pictures. And this one I didn't, I just inked this one. I did not print it. And I don't care about the back because it's not going to show, but you can decorate the back as well, but you don't really need to. And then you would decide which one, if you wanted a side or top, and they don't both have to be here, okay? We'll just keep one on there. So that's this one. And like I said, if you have your pocket in already, and then you can put your label or tag on, and it'll not be so complicated here. Okay? So this was just, I added things as I went, and I just thought it was really just a cute little way to dress an envelope up. So, yeah, so we'll take one of the ones that we have here. So this one, I have this image. This one, I left the side flap, okay? And all I did was I opened the flap, and then I just rounded off the sides so it could be a side flap on here. Okay? And then when I put this in, I'm gluing this piece just on the corners here. Okay? And we'll split the top. And then this will be glued like there. I'll show you. Cut just a sliver off the top. Just a sliver. You could just use your scissors, but I'm not that good at that. So just a sliver. Oops. Let's okay. So when this is glued down, why is that? I don't like the way that looked. Let's just. Okay. So when this is glued down, your pocket, the pocket will be back here. Okay, because I didn't want nothing hanging out there, so it'll look like that. And you just want to decide. I want to cut some of this off. Maybe I'll tear it. Let's just tear it and see if we like that. Yeah, because that's going to be the pocket where you're going to put your little card, journal card. Just because it's cute. No special reason. Okay. So this will go in here. Then we can decorate around here. We don't care what the back looks like. Here's your flap. We can ink this so it's not so obtrusive there. Or put it, we'll just, okay. So that, that'll be there. Okay. and this will glue down after we're all set. We'll glue that down. So this, I cut the rest of the envelope here, and it has a little gap here. So I'm just going to take a piece of this that we just cut off. And we don't need it so thick. And put that over there so that when it's folded up, it'll cover there, okay? Just because it bugs me. All right, so let's just add a little glue here and a little glue here. And we better where is my daughter? Get rid of the white. Okay, and then just put this on here. No, that's just for me, okay? So now it doesn't show down here. And just gonna cut this off here on an angle. Okay, so that's gonna be glued up here on the sides, just here, so we have a pocket. But before we do that, let's just put some glue around the corners here, 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 and here. Whoops, took the glue right off of there. I don't think we have to glue the whole thing down because it's going to be pretty secure in there. And we're just going to slide this in all the way. Get it where you want it. Okay. So that will form a pocket back here and gives it some meat. Okay, so this we're not going to glue. We're going to leave that open. But this we're going to glue. So just on the side here is all we need. So that should keep the integrity of our pocket here. Okay, so this is all a pocket now. And this is the flap that'll go in your journal. And like I said, if you wanted a top flap, you could do that too. I'll show you how to add one later. All you do is, I think I have one here, is you take a piece of envelope or cardstock and you can put some washi tape on it and just put it up on top here. And I would ink that and decorate it, make it pretty. But then your flap, here's your pocket. And here's your flap. Okay? But we'll use the one that's provided. And I need to reinforce this top a little bit so it doesn't get confused. All right, so just want to make sure I didn't glue anything incorrectly. So you have a pocket here. Oh, that was a pretty piece too. And you have a flap here. And then you can just, if this is too thick, you can take this piece off here. So let's do that. Let me just get a slicer here. goodness. Okay, I'm just taking the edge off here. And just go down. Go down to that. Okay. And we can cut that off. Or use your cutter. You can do whatever you wish. So that when you fold it, it's not so bulky here. Okay. So get rid of this. Make sure I'm not bleeding. Oh my goodness. And we'll just put some glue on the edge here and here. Now, basically your flip-flop is done. You could say we're done. I want to cover that. So I have some of my flowers. I've got a lot of these flowers. Let's see if there's something that could go over those words. And on the bigger side. That's more defined, where we can put something like that. Let's just put this on, because we're going to have our card in here. And that's going to cover it anyway. But we'll have the flower sticking up, because it's folly. So, yeah, it's a good way to use up your stash. And if I could just get it open. There you go. And just to cover those words. So yeah, I'm not all into spending a lot of time just covering stuff. You know, I use what I have, and I think that looks pretty. That looks real pretty. Okay, you could put a thumbnail, a thumb hole, but I don't think you really need it. So let's see what else we're going to put on here. So we'll just stick our little card in there. And before we do that, let's take one of our teacups. And I decorated a few off camera. So I cut it out. I put one of the stickers on it. And then I put one of my little sequins that I had already made. And they already have holes in them. So I just took a piece of cording, knotted it, and taped it on the back there. And yeah, I'm just offsetting them there. There's a couple colors, so let me see if there's a different color that. Okay, this one's lighter, so I think I like that one better. So I'm just going to set that off to the side, but I'm just going to glue it on the bottom because I do want a card to go in there. And I'm not going to layer it with anything. I'm just going to glue it down on here. Not affecting my card up there because I want the card to go in and out because that's a journal card. And maybe just off to the side like that. So just the bottom is glued down. Okay. And if you think it needs some reinforcement, just keep it on the pocket. So now you have that. All right. Now you could add as many decorations as you want. We could take a little butterfly, or if we saw something that we might like up there. something folly. I don't have a whole lot of folly colors here, but this yellow one might be okay. Maybe him up there would be cute. So we'll just put him on here. And we could get some words or some sayings. I'm still using these ones that we made that have backgrounds, but here's some more. What do these say? These ones aren't laminated or anything, but they would look cute. And yeah, if you wanted to add it to something, you could. I'm not opposed to just putting a word on a page either. So you've got a recycled envelope, you've got a freebie teacup, you have freebie stickers and library cards, and you have a lovely little element you can put in your junk journal. Oh. So there you have it, my friends. Okay. Ready to go. So we have that one, and we have this one, which is a little smaller. And yeah, and the length of them is just the envelope you choose. I'm seeing a lot of these, what do you call this, craft style envelope out. Those are kind of fun. Where's the other one I wanted to do that I like? I like this big bird on here. Let me see if that bird will fit in this one. It probably will. Some of these images I already had cut, so I might have to trim it a little bit. Nope, I think it's going to go in. This one was cut from the bottom when I opened it. So nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. So on this one, let's make sure it's up all the way where you want it, right there. Okay, so this one, if I turn it up, this does have some stuff on it. However, if I cut it off, I probably can cover it with one of my teacups. So let's fussy cut, or not fussy cut, let's do that. Because I don't want a lot on this one. Yeah, that'll cover the writing that's down here. Okay, so we have room here to put our little pocket. And now if I don't want to use that one, we could go a little smaller and use a smaller one. But I think I kind of like the bigger one for what I'm going for. Now this one doesn't have a flap. Let's put the flap on top because we can make it out of this. Okay. So all we're going to do is tape this here to make the flap. But before we do that, let's let's cut our top open. Let's cut our top open. Okay, so this is going to get glued in here. So let's do that first. Let's just go in here and put some glue up here. Making sure we don't glue our pockets. Okay, I love it. I love that bird. I'm wondering, let me see. Yeah, we're going to put this up here on this side. And we're just going to take some washi tape. I don't know where it went. All right. So I have to find some more. I'm probably looking at it. Okay, we have some more here. But this is not real stickable. So I'm going to just put a light bead of glue here and a light bead of glue here. And then so that's going to be on the back here, okay? And we'll cut that in a minute. So I think it needs a little bit more over here. She wants that to be reinforced. Could use, oops, that moved big time, huh? All right, so you can use your medical tape. I might run a piece of medical tape over there. Because you really want that to hold secure. And the medical tape is clear once it's on, normally. Oops. Well, that didn't work there, Sparkle. No. I'm always trying to save face, and I should just go big. Go big or go home, right? Isn't that what they say? So, got it. Let's give it some. And like I said, I'm just playing around here. You know, I thought this was fun. Something fun that I would like. So, let's cut this here. And then let's cut this like that. And get this one over here. And make sure this is all glued down here. So I'm going to add some glue in here as well. Because I cut that open now. But yeah, so that will fit nicely in your journal as a top flap. And you could, like I said, make this a side pocket. We're going to make this a pocket. So you have your flap there, and you have a pocket in here. Okay, let's give this a chance to glue down a little bit up here. I've been monkeying around with that for a while. Okay, so that didn't go there. We're going to take off this top layer here so it's not so bulky. And just run this up gently, gently. And we can trim this. And we can add some glue here and here. And we're going to cover this. Now, if you don't want to use one of your teacups, you could like put something like that. Maybe we'll put a butterfly there. Maybe we'll add something lace, or how's this going to look here? We can use a piece of lace. Maybe that can go here. With the pink butterfly is cute. That one's cute. And then we could put let's look for a little teapot or teacup. We have a little one. I know. We could put this in here and put a little teacup on there. Or not. This is the part I'm not good at. So, I like the teacups because that was what I was going for. So, I want to put this here, and it could hang down. I have to cover those words. This could still sit in there. That's fine. And then we could do our butterfly someplace else. Okay. We could. That's too big. That's a little bit smaller. Just off to the side there. Not too much, because this is going to be in there. But when you take this out, you'll see it. So maybe we'll put him over there and we'll put him there. Yeah, that'll work. Sparkle says yes. So let's put some wet glue here. And got our little sweater, cozy and a little tea bag sticking out. And we're just gonna get her down. And I'm still not sure about that. That's something not so big. Oh, wait. Here we got three. We got three different sizes. Let's see. That might be too much, but let's try it. Nope. Let's do the butterflies. I just think they're cool. So we're going to put these up here. There's one there. And there's two there. And three is going to go right there. Okay. So they sort of got to dry a little bit. We can put some rhinestones in there. Let's get a few rhinestones. And we'll just put them up by there where their little heads would be. And that little one, we're not going to put one on. So, we got our cozy there. We're going to have our card here, our journal card. And we have our pocket back here. Oops. Okay, we have our pocket back here. All right. And we have our little tea cozy. And do we need a word? Do we need a word on this one? Oh, too much stuff. I can't see my stuff. Let's see. Maybe a tiny word. Let's smitten hope. Friends. Friends. Lovely. That's too dark. Romance. Let's put romance. And let's put it right on our little card. Just the way it is. So, let's see our masterpieces. So we have our sample. Which has words and a pocket and a top, the top flap, okay? And then we have our second one, which was the longer one. That has a side flap. It has a pocket. Yeah, you know, if you put a tag in or something, you could put your tag in. Oops. Sure, we're not stuck over here. Okay. When you put your tag in, I gotta I gotta fix that in here. It's stuck right there. Okay. So when you put your tag in, it's just giving me a little fit there. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna have to fix that for sure. Well, okay. So when you put your tag in, like I was saying a zillion times here, you could put a tag up here to pull it, a tab. Okay, so that's number 2. And number 3 was our little butterfly. I love that image with the bird in your little pocket. And this is a top flip. And that won't show over when you flip it over. And this too has a nice pocket back here. And yeah, I would put a tab on here to pull it out with. So there you go, my friends. I hope you were inspired to use some of your recycled and your free products. So I have a couple more envelopes here I'm going to do up later, various sizes and prints. And I have some more teacups, so I'll use them. And I hope you were inspired. Bye now.